Okay guys, it's Monday, so that means that I need to be responsible and make a video for the YouTubes. Plus, I finally got my other box that I've been waiting for my SD swap, so yeah. And I said I wasn't going to bring this up. I'll be using this, see how this goes. Oh, those scissors over there. This is where I need. I said I wasn't going to discuss this, but I've honestly held off as much as I can. And I do hope that people do not think I am making fun of them, because that is not my intention. But I have to know why. Because I was just introduced to a channel, mainly because they said that if they don't have the same beliefs as this channel does, then he threatens to dox them and call their employers for their curved beliefs or something to that effect. So, and I know I got a couple of people that actually follow me with channels like that, so I gotta know, guys, the whole flat earth thing. I need to understand it. Oh, let me get my mirror here. Okay. Am I ready? Probably not, but I was deciding on whether or not I wanted to do this video. Because I am curious as hell, guys, honestly. I am quite curious about the situation or the belief in the flat earth, which, I mean, there's worse things to believe in, so it's not really that out there, but I just don't understand that, like, how do we have lakes? How does the water stay on the earth? Like, I don't get that, guys. This is what y'all need. Y'all are gonna have to explain to me. Because we just had that, what, is it a depression or a tropical storm now with Barry? So, yep, see, I'm gonna try the green, but it's not that dark of a green, so, yeah. It's not much color payoff. Anyway, but I would like y'all to give me some convincing arguments. I mean, I guess try to convince me, because I don't understand. If the earth is flat, then how come we even experience flooding? Because in order to flood, it needs to be filled up, overflowed, overflooded. I don't know, guys. Y'all are gonna have to explain. Maybe this will be like a 2 or 3 topic thing, because again, I'm unprepared. I really need to just research stuff. But I mean, I just don't understand it. I've never really honestly heard any convincing arguments that would make me say, okay, that's a possibility. I mean, because I look up in the sky and I see a round sun and a round moon. So, I mean, and I know there's people that sit there and say that the moon is just a projection put out there by the government, which, I don't know. Did the government have the moon way back in the day when the farmers were starting the Farmers' Almanacs thingy? Because they still do their planting by the moon phases. So, I'm confused. I really need to understand understand this, guys. I really do. And as much as I wanted this palette, I am not seeing anything that is just wowing me at it, quite honestly. So, then for the life of me, it's quite powdery, chalky, and all that fun stuff. I don't know, why do I always have two eyes? Well, of course I always have two eyes, but this one always looks messed up. I don't know why. Ugh. That highlighter, man. Having a day, man. This is like a typical Monday. I mean, I guess since we're like 5 minutes in, and I'm going to try to make a longer video than I did last week because I honestly wasn't feeling it. Because, you know, just life in general. But, again, on the conspiracy groups, because, I mean, it was in another mom group, actually, that I heard about the flat earth guy that doxes people for believing in curvature or something like that. But, I mean, I can't really say anything else about the flat earth because I've honestly never really thought about it, and nobody has ever tried to explain it to me from their point of view. So, I do know of one person that believes in the flat earth personally, and we don't really talk that much because she's just, it has nothing to do with her being, her belief in the flat earth, but she's just a pain in the ass. It drives me completely bonkers. But, yeah, I don't even remember what the hell I was going to do. But anyway, what I had originally planned on speaking about was Miss Katie, who asked about the whole haunted mirrors or covering the mirrors superstition. She posted an article, I believe, from a couple of weeks ago where the FBI was actually looking for Bigfoot because I guess it was in the New York Times, which I still need to read the article about the weird shit that's actually been published in the New York Times. But, I mean, back then the paper was, you know, like the internet. So, I guess they would publish a lot of things. This is not really going to show up that well, is it? I'm kind of afraid to actually even try this dark brown. But I will, because why not, right? It looks somewhat okayish. But anyway, this guy, I guess, he called the FBI because why not, right? And he gave him a sample of what he thought was Bigfoot's, what do you call it? I don't know. Fur. And had the FBI analyze it, which it's logical, honestly, you know, if you believe in that much. And I wish I would have actually read it before I filmed the video, because apparently there's some kind of like Bigfoot Society or something like that, where they were interviewing her, and she had said that she was not surprised that somebody had given the specimen, I guess that's what we're going to call it, but it was like hair with skin and everything like that, for the FBI to analyze. But she was surprised that they had actually said yes. But it turns out a lot of people have spent more money trying to find the Loch Ness Monster than people trying to find Bigfoot. So, I mean, can we find Nessie? I mean, is it possible? I have to say, guys, this is a pretty freaking boring palette. I'm surprised. Oh, and that Tetris palette just did not work out for me either. I already gave it to my kid. She came over to visit me, so, yeah. They didn't specify exactly how much had been spent trying to find Nessie, but I mean, I guess if you're looking, because, you know, water, you need, like, sonar and all that fun, random stuff. But I would think that if Nessie wants to be found, that she'll be found. But maybe she just shows herself to certain people, and, I don't know, nobody from the government actually saw him, or wasn't special enough for Nessie to be found. Or be shown to. I don't know. This is just a mess. I didn't expect the disappointment from this, but I don't know, I guess it's good in case I really need to get something done quickly. But they didn't really say how long the FBI had actually did the search for Bigfoot, and the specimen had turned out to be, I believe, deer fur. So that was, the lady from the Bigfoot Society was not surprised, because that's what most people say it is. So I am just bewildered tonight, quite honestly, that, you know, with the whole flat earth thing, because this stuff actually does keep me up at night, because insomnia, and I'm just like, how did New Orleans and stuff get flooded? Because technically, wouldn't it just even out? I mean, I'm really trying not to be an asshole, guys. I want to know. I am curious. Please explain to me. And, like, the whole FBI looking for Bigfoot, again, I'm not really surprised. Oh, this did happen in, like, the 70s, apparently. Maybe one day I will be one of those people that will actually leave links for such like this in the description box. But, I mean, if you just want to Google FBI actually does look for Bigfoot, there should be a New York Times article that comes up. And then below that, it will be like, I think, 25 of the weirdest things that have actually been published in the New York Times, which, I guess, is not really surprising about weird stuff, because that was like the biggest, that would have been Google back then. And then you would have like the smaller pages that would be like Bing and all that other stuff. So you got the FBI spending money trying to find Bigfoot, but yet not as much money as the people who are trying to find the Loch Ness Monster. Which, I don't know, maybe Nessie's shy. Leave her alone. Just, but I don't know. These are the things that keep me up at night, guys. I'm gonna end this video and probably watch my subscriber count drop because of the whole flat earth thing. It's really just a question, guys, because I don't understand. I really don't. But, and then I'm gonna finally see what Trish brought me, because I've been waiting. Everybody else did their videos. So, how much money would you invest in the search for Bigfoot? And would you actually go as far to dox somebody and call their employer because they don't believe what you believe in? Which, would I? No. Because, I mean, I'm a pretty lazy person, and you'd have to believe in something like really, really out there that, I don't know, something that you probably wouldn't be able to admit into the general public, which then I wouldn't know anyway, because it would have to be that bad that I would even consider doxing you. But if you wanted to believe in flat earth, no, I'm not gonna go and call people and say, oh, they believe the earth is flat. I'm like, well, I don't see people being mad at me because I believe the earth is round and the sun is round. And I don't believe that the moon is a projection or that the sun's a projection because it's July in Texas, guys. I have proof of the sun. It's freaking hot. And my skin, it turns quite red. Even just going outside to water the garden, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. The Irishness in me. So yeah. I'm still going to be up all night thinking about these things, quite honestly. So yeah. Please tell me in the comments. Give me something other to think about than why did we flood? I mean, I need a counter argument because I am at a standstill with my brain at the moment. So yeah, there we go. So that was your Wtf Wednesday. I need to read more weird shit, guys. I've been quite busy lately, and I haven't had the time to read the weird shit. So there's that. But hopefully I will be less busy soon, and I can concentrate on weird shit again, because I kind of miss my downtime of reading weird crap. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye, Internet!